Spend as much of your leisure time as you can in contemplating your picture. But no one needs to take exercises to concentrate his mind on a thing which he really wants. So it's not something that you have to, sometimes people say meditation is hard. It's not, this one is not something that you have to go and sit down in one place and do some sort of ceremony and then you start to meditate. It's trying to say that if it's something you really want, you don't have to. There is no form of effort or concentration that comes from it. It just comes naturally to you that you have it in mind, right? You have it in mind always. But no one needs to take exercise to concentrate his mind on the things which he really wants. It is the things you do not really want or care about which requires effort to fix attention upon. Is crystal clear there. And unless you really want to get rich, so that the desire is strong enough to hold your thoughts directed to the purpose, as the magnetic pole holds the needle, as the magnetic pole holds the needle of the compass, it will hardly be worthwhile for you to try to carry out the instructions given in this book. So he's trying to say that unless you truly desire, you truly want to be rich, the concept or the principles or the exercises of what this book is saying shouldn't be so hard for you. The method herein set forth are for people whose desire for riches is strong enough to overcome mental laziness and the love of ease and make them work. So they're trying to say that the principles in this book is not for people that want to be mentally lazy, because it's not something that you just sit down in one place and then you are dreaming or you're imagining things and then things are poofing and appearing in your presence, right? The more clear and definite you make your picture, then, and the more you dwell upon it, bringing out all its delightful details, the stronger your desires will be. And the stronger your desire, the easier it will be to hold your mind fixed upon the picture of what you want. This, like I said, you cannot do without scripting. You cannot do without it. You have to be detailed. You have to be detailed when you're living this dream. Like and for you to be detailed enough, you have to script it, like literally write it down in a book so that you can read it every day and feel all the feelings that comes with that comes with your future. I remember when I was talking about how our cells actually get into habits, right? And how our feelings can actually perpetuate our reality. And the thing is, I also said that the cells actually get into habits, right? So when you're scripting and you're reading all these things, you're actually teaching your cells, thank God they brought light. You're actually teaching your cells how to feel your future, because these feelings are might be something that you are not used to. Obviously, that's why you want to manifest your future, right? It's something you are not used to. So your cells are also not used to it. And remember that you depend on your cells to be able to generate the magnetic field that will attract your future to you. So when you're feeling, like in my case, when before I was able to make my first million, as I was saying, I had to give a lot. And all the time I was giving, my immediately I want to give. My mind is, when I was practicing giving, because I was saying I'm a giver, not a receiver, I'm a giver, not a receiver, I'm a giver, not a receiver. When I now wanted to start living that reality, even before it occurred, every time I want to give, this thing in my mind will start telling me that, do I really have enough to give? This money that I want to give now, can't I? My mind is already calculating subconsciously all the things that I can use that money to do instead. So my point is, when you are trying to manifest your future reality or your future self, your cells, which is the components that yourself is made out of, you have to teach them the chemistry of the feeling that comes with your future. in order for them to be able to generate the magnetic field to attract them to you, to attract your future to you. That's what I'm just trying to say. I hope that is clear enough. So when you script and you read these things, and you have to be detailed enough, the dream life you want, how does it feel, your what kind of dresses are you going to be wearing, how is it going to feel on your skin, how is your morning routine like, the house you want to live in, what color of paint, how is it going to smell, what are the kind of couches or bed that is in there. Like me, I want to live close to the ocean, stuff like that. How is it going to feel? How would my feet feel every single day going to the beach at will? How would I feel, walking in the beach and, taking a break sometimes and looking at the beautiful ocean? Like, how would all these simple things, when you read it and when you've written it down and you're reading it, it causes that cascade of emotions inside of you. It becomes easier for you to imagine and feel those feelings as though they are real, because your brain actually doesn't know the difference. Your brain doesn't know the difference. So when you're feeling all these feelings, it becomes easier for you to teach your cells that this is how these feelings actually feels like. And they generate those emotions because they don't know the difference between whether you are feeling this thing in real life or not. They're going to generate those chemical reactions that we keep talking about. And when they generate it, it becomes your state of physical being. So now you are now the same way you can live in your past by generating the same exact emotions that comes with the feelings of your past. You can generate the feelings of your future by simply imagining. Imagination is the memories of the future. While when you remember things, that is the memories of your past. So you want to teach yourselves how the memories of your future feels, and you start to live it in the present moment. I hope that was clear. The more clear and definite you make your picture then, and the more you dwell upon it, bringing out all its delightful details, the stronger your desire will be, because you are now generating those chemical reactions that makes your desire stronger. And the stronger your desire, the easier it will be to hold your mind fixed upon the picture of what you want. Something more is necessary, however, than something more is necessary, however, than merely to see the picture clearly. If that is all you do, you are only a dreamer. So this book now it is a wake-up call. It's not just for you to go and be dreaming when your eyes are wide open about your dreams. And we have little or no power for accomplishment. Behind your clear vision must be the purpose to realize it. What are you doing on a daily? Because your daily activities is actually what compounds into your future. So for you to actually be, the future is very, very predictable, because it is the accumulation of what you do every day that compounds into your future. So behind your clear vision must be the purpose to realize it. What are the things that you're setting into place that, okay, oh, this is what you're going to do to actually, you can't just stay and be dreaming and think things are going to appear into thin air. To bring it out in tangible expression. Let me take that again. Behind your clear vision must be the purpose to realize it, to bring it out in tangible expression. And behind this purpose must be an invisible and unwavering faith that the thing is already yours, that it is at hand, and you have all to take possession of it. Live in the new house mentally until it takes form around you physically. In the mental realm, enter at once into full enjoyment of the things you want. Start to enjoy the feeling before it even arrives.